Bandidos, panchones, ¿cómo estamos? How's everyone doing? Today is the 12th of December. Wow, 12/12 portal. Welcome to Mel's Magic. Here from the cockpit headquarters in Javia, Costa Blanca, Spain. Owl and I, oops, mirror reversed. Owl and I say hello. I got a bit sidetracked yesterday, since Friday actually, because universe dropped two cats into our lap. One Siamese cat, now called Miss Tilly, and one big male cat called Pancho Villa. It's a name given by my mom. I had no idea who Pancho Villa was. She's like, let's call it Pancho Villa instead of Panchon. But I wanted to call him Panchon because he has a big belly. It's like, no, Pancho Villa is more elegant. And I'm like, who's Pancho Villa? You don't know who Pancho Villa is? It's like Mexican bandido. I'm like, I like it. I like bandidos. Anyway, so we've got these two cats and I'm getting used to them. I'm kind of a Neanderthal when it comes to sleeping. Like I need quiet, cold, and dark. And last night the cats kind of woke me up because I heard them when they go to their cat toilet and they're like scratching and stuff. Bueno, fin. So I had a bit of disturbed sleep, but all good, all good. We actually let them loose in the house today, so they're discovering the place and like hiding under the carpet and under the sofa. They're funny creatures. Any case, let's see how they and I and my mom will get along. My mom was really against it in the beginning, but she's warming up to them slowly. Poor mom, the stuff she has to put up with in this house. Anyway, ¿dónde estamos? Yeah, I hope you're good. I hope you're not catching any cold out there with the changes of weather wherever you are. Aquí hace un sol. It's beautiful, very strange warm weather again for December. I mean, I'm taking it totally. It's like 19 degrees or something. The wind has calmed down, so it's just lovely out there, lovely weather. And I'm over my cold, and yeah, as I said, I've been struggling a bit past 2 weeks, and I think I came to an important realization that actually, it's when we struggle, it's an opportunity, it's sort of like a testing ground for our new behavior or our new ways of being, to put those new ways of being into practice. So in my case, I was always very, very hard on myself all my life, and I used to literally like beat myself into doing stuff or doing things better or literally being the best. I was always the A student, the star student, and I would literally physically get ill if I didn't get like a sobresaliente. It's like an excellent or A, in British system. Fin. So had I been operating from my old pattern these past 2 weeks, I would have, despite me feeling, kind of down and sluggish because of the cold, I would have pushed myself into doing stuff. But instead of doing that, I did the opposite. I kind of, in the end, surrendered. I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling top notch. Maybe I just need to surrender and rest. Let's listen to the body instead of fight against it again. So that's what I did, I just went to bed like a granny, like a bear, hibernation bear at like 9, ideally, and just slept and drank lots of liquid and accepted the fact that I wasn't able to operate at my fullest and that it's okay. And I felt the resistance against it because my old pattern was like, come on, we have to do this, to-do list like never ending. But I was conscious enough about it. I caught myself, I caught that old pattern. I'm like, no, we're going to do things differently this time. And we're going to be gentle. Gentle is the new norm. Voila. And it's interesting because I pulled 2 cards. This one today. This beautiful, what's it called? Oh, this beautiful oracle deck. Magic map or something. I'll clarify next episode. Any case, they look like this, and this one is the one I pulled today. 24 adds up to 6. Any multiple of 3 for me is like my number. I'm a 3 actually. My birth date adds up to 3, so I'm a 3 in numerology. So 3 is my number. So any multiples of 3, so 2 plus 4 is 6 is my number. And it's interesting because there's this elephant with a little bird on top, and it's literally like stuck in the mud now. So when I first picked up the card, I was like, "Ooh, is that like a bad omen?" But actually, when I read the significado of it, it was like, "Hey, it's time to slow down and appreciate everything you've got around you instead of pushing yourself, instead of grasping for the next thing." So if you feel that you're a bit stuck, stuck in the mud, proverbial mud, surrender and take it as a chance to appreciate. And I was like, huh, what a great message. It's literally what I decided to do for myself. I was stuck in the cold, and instead of fighting it, I surrendered and just like, okay, let's do what we can and see, slow down and just appreciate what's going on around me. So it was interesting that I pulled this today. And yeah, maybe it's like also, this elephant, he's stuck in the mud. And if it wasn't for him being stuck in there, he wouldn't appreciate the little bird that's on top, the little messenger. And I always feel like messages come to us when we slow down and are in a receptive mode instead of resisting and struggling and, mental chatter, etc. So yeah, maybe it's time for you also to like check in with yourself. And if you're not feeling 100%, this time of the year, there's a lot of changes of weather, and if you're a little bit low energy or your body's going into hibernation mode, like, be gentle with yourself. Just like the seasons, they're there for a reason, and we're not robots, no? We often forget that we ourselves have seasons, our body has seasons, and, together with the weather and climate adapts to the stages of the year, seasons, no? Vale. And the other card I pulled actually yesterday or the day before also fits to my situation at the moment. It's the número 7. Number 7 is my lucky number. Is it yours too? Bueno, and this was Into the Unknown. And look, there's this lady. She has a blindfold on top. It's kind of sexy also. Anyway, but there's like a rainbow in the back. I love rainbows. You see one of my paintings, like rainbow is one of my personal symbolisms. It's one of my paintings in the back. Y bueno, there's this lady kind of blindfolded, testing her way ahead, and with the rainbow in the back, which for me is like a symbol of, guidance and protection. And there's a little pajarito on the ledge. And, birds are always messengers. So although she can't see, she's being protected, and she's being, guided. There's messengers, spirit guides, always ready to whisper support and direction to us if we're willing to, again, slow down and be in the receiving mode. No? And she has a kind of little bracelet or chain with a little star on there. They're like magical emblems, and a key. It's a bit hard to see on here, but there's a little like angel key. So for me, it means like, although she's blindfolded and she might not be able to see everything clearly at the moment, she is brave enough to take the guidance, which, she holds her guidance. She has the key to her own wisdom, and she's testing her way forward step by step, and trusts that she is being protected and guided. So I felt that recently, when you're going through transitions and changes, often there's this tendency, I feel, to just go back to safety or go back to my comfort zone, just because at least it's familiar and I know what to expect. And it's not comfortable, it's not pleasant to be in this transition mode or in this stage of uncertainty. I want like clear manifestations of my intentions. I want the 3D to manifest my intentions enseguida, right now. But it's not always how it works. There is this kind of gap sometimes, this threshold or this moment of phase of uncertainty, which requires us to have faith. Faith that although we might not be able to see everything as clearly as we would wish to, as long as we follow our guidance, the path will be revealed to us step by step. So trust in the universe. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. Trust yourself, especially, that you have what it takes. You have the key to your inner guidance. Listen to it, use it. It's my stomach. Connect with your spirit team. Your spirit guides, angels, if you believe so, angel frequency, and you will be guided. But if you want a different reality, you need to be willing to take that leap of faith into the unknown and trust that the universe is there to catch you. So I'm telling you all this, but I'm telling it to myself. No, I'm in this big period of transition. So these cards help me to remind me that I'm being guided, I'm being protected, and that I don't need to see the entire panorama. No, that step by step, each step will be revealed in divine order. Yeah. Y con esto, I'm wishing you a good energy surge in this 12-12 portal. Oh, my nose is itchy. And a beautiful Sunday. And thank you for being here. If my message resonates with you, please like. There's a button down there. Share with friends and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to sharing more stories and more reflections of mine with you in the next episode. Vale? Okay, liebe Leute, schönen Sonntag. Feliz Domingo, alles Gute und wir sehen uns, ja? Ciao. Bussi, tschüss.